Hey guys, and welcome to day 2 of email marketing game plan. So some of you are still working on your lead magnets, which is absolutely fine. I just wanted to know how it goes with it, how you guys doing. Some of you already have finalized some things, which is amazing. But keep going, keep doing the work. And don't forget that tomorrow we are having a live Q&A. It's going to be at 2 p.m. UK time. I don't remember what EST time it is. I think it's 11 or 12. I think it's 12 p.m. EST time, if I'm not. Yeah. But today we are going to focus on creating a money-making email marketing strategy for you. And if I'm looking to the side a lot, I did create notes because I really don't want to miss out on anything or forget to tell you anything, important points. So this is why. But here's the thing. In order for your email marketing to be money-making, it needs to be sustainable for you. It needs to actually work for you, right? Not just for anybody else. And I'm not interested in adding even more to your plate because I know you already are busy. And I don't want email marketing to kind of feel this like one more giant thing, one more big thing you need to do every single week, one more thing you need to find time for. Instead, I want to help you create a system that actually works for you in a way where you, I'm not saying that you're not going to be spending time on email marketing, but the time you spend, the little time you spend, actually going to give you the most ROI, return on investment, okay? So yeah, let's get going. What does an email marketing involve, right? An email marketing strategy involve. So besides having a solid strategy for growing your list, which is something we are working on right now with your lead magnet, right? It kind of means 3 types of emails as I see it from my experience, 7 years experience in the industry. Those are the 3 types of emails, which is dynamic emails, which the emails you just send out to your list or your segmented list, on the go emails, right? And these are, so you basically sit down, write and send, or you schedule beforehand, but it's still just the regular emails, I guess. Then there are email campaigns, which means if you have something to launch, you go ahead and you actually create a specific email campaign, a series of emails to send to launch your offer, okay? And then there are automations and workflows, which also called funnels, I guess, by somebody, which are automated depending on people's engagement with your list. Most common one is when people join your email list, they receive a series of automated email, right? So it's based on their action of joining your email list. So today I do want to focus on dynamic emails, those emails that we're sending on a weekly basis, hopefully. The ones that we're just sending throughout the time, because I think these are also the ones that people are not prioritizing and not sending a lot of the time because they feel it's too much work. Or they have no idea how to do it. They are afraid to send too many emails or anything in between, okay? So before we go on with that, one of the biggest questions, most common questions I get asked is that, how many emails should I send? Drum roll, please. I'm sure you're also wondering that. And my answer is at least 2 or 3 a week. And before you run away screaming and no, I'm not going to do that because it annoys my subscribers, or I don't have time for that. It's either or, these 2 things. I will tell you, no, it does not annoy your subscribers. And yes, you do have time for this once you figure out how to do it, okay? So at least you need to make time for it because it just gives you so much more in return. Email marketing still has the highest return on investment when it comes to marketing platforms. So if you truly feel there's not another thing you can add to your plate, look at your plate, see what should not be there, okay? Because you're doing something that is not bringing you the results. So let's exchange that with email marketing strategy that's actually going to bring you results, okay? But for you not to like spend hours and hours and hours every single week on this, the best advice I can give you is repurpose. You already are most likely creating so much content. So why are you not getting it out there in front of more people? As one of my our members in Successful Launch Collective put it, like whenever she posted in her group or on her social media, her post will get like 40 views. Like it will reach around 40 people. Whenever she will send it to her email list, it will have around 400 opens. So just to show you the power of email. And mind you, her email list wasn't even like the largest thing. Like it was around 1,000 people, I think. So her open rate was around 40%, okay? But that just goes to show how valuable it is for you to actually prioritize email marketing, okay? So the best way to kind of get going with emails and get in the habits of writing emails is repurposing the content you're already creating now. So it can be repurposed if you're going live or like pre-recorded video. If you upload a video somewhere, make sure you send it to your email list, right? Because not a lot of people are gonna see it. Otherwise, unfortunately, these are the like terms of the game of social media algorithms. If you have created a post, share that post. It doesn't have to be every single social media post. You can repurpose it into email. Put 10 to 15 minutes to kind of redo it into an email with proper like welcome, and maybe like shorten it if it needs to be shortened, highlight the most important things, adding personalization, all these things. But you can definitely repurpose it as an email because the algorithms are so bad lately. I'm sorry to say that. Like not a lot of people are gonna see it compared like to your email marketing. So beforehand, people were talking about that, like you should not be copy pasting like social media posts. Yes, you should not be copy pasting, but you can definitely repurpose it and like redo a couple of things in it, like added a hook, like add a hook to it, add personalization to it, everything. Let me know if you would like a better like tutorial for that. I think I can definitely make that happen for you. But what I like, blog posts as well. Basically, look at your current content creation system, like how you're creating content, how much content you're creating every single week, and see how you can repurpose it to go out to email. Doesn't have to be everything, like the whole thing, all the content you create. It should not be all the content you create. But even like if you created a reel, you can share a reel, like a link to a reel in social, like in your email marketing. And the way it will work, which is amazing, is that you literally will also get more reach on your reel because you're sharing it to social media, to email marketing. You're getting people on to watch it. You're getting people to comment on it, right? So look at your current content production and see where you like what kind of what you can actually repurpose as emails. So every single week when you create content, or go back a week if that works, depending on how you're creating your content. Is it like pre-created? Is it day-to-day basis? And go back and like see what kind of content you can share on email as well. Another great way to kind of make sure that you have a system in place, you have a strategy in place for email marketing, is to have themes, right? So let's say you want to send out 2 emails a week. So you can create a specific theme for every day of the. So let's say you decide I will be sending email on Monday and Thursday. So you can create a theme for what kind of emails you will be creating on Monday and what kind of emails you will be creating on Thursday. And in that case, you actually kind of overcome the challenge of like, I have no idea what to send, because all you have to do at the beginning of the month is to find 4 ideas for one theme and 4 ideas for another theme. That's literally it. That's literally it. And then just write them. So something important I really want to to get across, is that make sure that you make sure that you create the time for writing your emails. It needs to be scheduled into your into your calendar. Whether you decide to create emails once a month for the entire month, once a week, maybe every second week, maybe you just want to create emails on the day off, which is also okay. But what's important is that this time is pre-scheduled in your calendar, okay? And whether once a month, once a week, daily, what works best for you, you should test it out because honestly, I cannot tell you what works best for you. It's really different from person to person. I have clients who just love to do it on the day off. Like it's a kind of a ritual for them. I have like my other client, she loves to like pre-do it. Like every Sunday, all her content is done for the week ahead. So it all depends on what works for you. Think about what you might work best for you at this point and test it for a few weeks. See how it goes. And then test another one, okay? But the most important thing is you need to put it in your calendar, and it needs to be a non-negotiable. It needs to be prioritized. Nothing can come in between this time, like every Monday at 9 a.m., I'm writing emails, okay? Awesome. Go and grab the workbook and let's do the work.